Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Saturday to you guys. It's July 13th. It's currently 11. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. It's 11:37 a.m. in the morning. We got a little bit of a late start today, just because I had to watch my baby girl while my wife does some of the amazing work. She's a photographer. So if you guys live in the St. Louis area, but I'm a shameless plug. If you live in the St. Louis area and looking for a photographer, I'll put a link in the description. Yes, she's back to work after a few weeks of delivering our baby girl. But anyways, so today marks officially 1 week out from the show. Actually less than 1 week, more like 6 days in the wake up. If you are military, you understand that lingo. So yes, so as promised in the last video, I'll be taking you guys through exactly what my meal plan or nutrition plan and some other, like, micronutrient adjustments, water, sodium, potassium intake are going to be like for the rest of the week leading up to the show. So yes, today I have a huge refeed today. Refeed of 650 grams of carbs, 240 grams of protein, 40 grams of fat. The carbs might go up a little bit to 700. We'll see how we're looking by the end of the day. Got an upper body session going on at some point in time today, and tomorrow I'm gonna taper off or come down a little bit on the carbs. It depends on how we're looking. So nothing is really set in stone for tomorrow. It's all depending on how we're looking, how big of a weight spike that we went up. And but yeah, so I figure, I'll grab the camera. I'm currently pulled up to Schnucks here. I'm not sure what part of the country you're from. If you live in Midwest, you have Schnucks, right? I live in Illinois. So we have Schnucks around here. So I'm gonna run in real quick, grab a few things for the food that I need today and some food that I need for the rest of the week. And I'll be showing you guys when I get home exactly the food choices I got and why how I chose those food groups. But yeah, so without further ado, what's going on? So we just got home, did some client check-in, and now initially I was just gonna have like a camera like just prop it somewhere and just like show you guys what I got. I'm just gonna do it raw right now and show you guys what I got. So of course we got bags and bags of green beans. What else we have in here? I always hate when you go like grocery shopping and you spend like a lot of money, you come back and you look at your fridge and it's like you've never got anything. So that is going to be salmon, wild caught, Alaskan fresh Atlantic salmon. It's going to be that. So we got some squash, some zucchini in here, and we got some chicken. The only thing that I did not get, that I did not mention in that, I'm gonna get a different store sometime this week. Today, tomorrow, it's gonna be our ground beef. And the reason, so let me break this down. So the macros that I'm gonna be starting with come Monday. So my process is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's gonna be depletion day for me. So a macro is gonna be 280 grams of protein. It's gonna be 60 grams of fats and 50 grams of carbs. And all my carbs are gonna be coming from green veggies. So that is the process of the type of peaking that I'm doing. It's gonna be a rapid backloading. And like I mentioned in the last video, there's a link in the description if you wanna purchase Cliff Wilson's book. No, I did not get any sort of proceeds from it. I just think it's a great book that you can learn a thing or two from. Check the book out and you're not gonna be disappointed. A lot of details, a lot of valuable information that's in there. Anyways, so the process that I'm doing is a rapid backloading. there are different types of peaking. So you have a front load where you load in the beginning of the week and you taper off taper off leading up to the show. You have back load where you deplete 1 or 2, 3 days and you sort of like slowly increase the food. You have more of a progressive overload. There's a link in the description I'm going to put up that Eric Helms did an awesome video breaking down some sort of a progressive loading, peaking method. I'm gonna put this camera down real quick and just have a chat with you guys. So the approach to break this down real quick, you do not need peak week. If you are already in shape, the chances are you do not need to use any sort of peak week. You can literally ride into the show and just monitor the time of the day when you feel like, okay, you feel energy, you feel full. You can carb load and just ride into the show. So you do not need that. But at the same time, peak week does help. But for any peak week, regardless front, back, progressive, any type of peak week methods you want to use, it all starts, for them to be efficient, first and foremost, you have to be conditioned enough. Peak week is not going to do anything magical enough for you to automatically just change your physique overnight. It enhances it because you're already lean enough, but it doesn't, magically just make you shredded overnight. Like the peaking strategy, the style that I'm doing, if I am not lean enough, there is no way I'm going to do a rapid backloading. But I am lean enough. I'm probably the lightest I've been in a while, and from looks of it, I am definitely there. So that's why I'm doing rapid backloading. So I posted on Instagram for you guys to ask any sort of questions, confusions you might have about peak week. So as I go through the day, I will go ahead and answer those questions. So we're about to go to the gym, get a full body session workout, and tomorrow we're going to be doing a low body session workout. And I'll see you guys at the gym. Yo, what's going on? So just pull up to the gym and I figure I answer one of the quick questions. So the question is from Micah, M-I-K-H-A, and the question is veggies and digestion. So I'm guessing is asking how do I digest, or how do you handle digestion when it comes to peak week. So of course, like I mentioned earlier, I am doing rapid backloading, and a lot of my depletion nutrition is going to be coming from green veggies that you guys saw. So a lot of, obviously, because it's green veggies, they have a lot of them might have like high fiber in them, so digestion might be an issue because you're taking a lot of fiber in that day. So you got to find that food that's sort of like lighter in your stomach. I know for me personally, broccoli is just too fibrous for me to handle. Again, that's why you want to plan ahead. You want to run and try certain veggies and understand how that makes you feel when you consume them. So I know green veggies doesn't really do anything to crazy my stomach, so I stick to green veggies and I stick to like squash because I know it's very lighter and I can digest them properly, especially when I break the food down into multiple feedings during the day. Now we are at the gym, club, fitness, and we're about to get this upper body session in. So let's answer another question. So one of the questions somebody asked was, what about sweetener, artificial sweetener during the peak week? I do not take any artificial sweetener. I do not recommend it for anyone, especially if you are doing some type of peaking method that requires you to deplete glycogen, like that I'm doing. So I do not, advise that, because you want to keep things as natural as possible so you can track exactly what your body's doing. One of the questions that I also got asked was in regards to training during peak week. So you gotta look at it this way. It's hard for you to flex a sore muscle, so you do not want to go max 10 during peak week. You want to stick to around by RP of like 7 to 8, where you used to get the contraction. But at the same time, you will not go adjusting yourself. And when you're going into a show too sore and hard for you to recover, you might deal with the issue of water retention.
The quiet time when I'm near you, reading old messages on my phone every time
Another question, do you keep fat burner during peak week? That's a tricky one. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends what kind of fat burner. So right now I'm taking a for P9. I still keep that in because it's got ashwagandha, fenugreek. I still keep creatine during peak week, so I don't take this out at all. If you understand, like ashwagandha, it's a cortisol suppressant. So obviously you might be dealing with some stress during peak week. So obviously you need something that can help you mitigate that. So the current fat burner or thermogenics that I typically take, say called P9 or P6, sorry, I do not. I keep that in the same way I'm keeping creatine in. And somebody also asked a question when it comes to creatine. If you are not taking creatine as prep, don't start taking it during peak week. But if you've been taking it all through your prep, I suggest you keep that in.
Pretending that I don't know who you are every time I see you. Tell me, is this part of an act just to keep your image intact? If you think that strategy's smart, I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart. Talk to me, just talk to me. Talk to me, 'cause I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart. I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart.
Yo, so we just finished training, and then you just saw a quick posing update. My legs are completely shot and sore from the last training session. That's why I took yesterday off, just so with the hopes of recovering a little bit. That's not the case. So I might train tomorrow, I might not train tomorrow. I'm just taking a recovery day and just push that to start all over again on Monday. Just to close it out, I'm going to ask a few more questions. One of the questions that I was asked, how do I handle stress during peak week? The same way I handle stress any day of the week, really. I firmly believe in trying to control what I can, and if I cannot control it, then it's not mine to be stressed about. If you truly believe in that sort of concept, it's easier for you to sort of, not overstress it, not worry too much about what's going on. So that's why I don't stress what I cannot control. The only thing I can control is my effort, and now I apply what I've acquired a lot of knowledge over the years into, and just see whatever they fall, that's how they fall. As long as I know I've put all my effort in and I am okay with the outcome. That's truly what I believe in. And some of the only questions that I just want to also answer, which over the years, when it comes to like training or protocol, one of the general questions or one of the general misconceptions a lot of people will have also will be water manipulation, sodium manipulation, cut sodium, cut water. And if you're watching this, if you can't prep and you have a coach that's telling you cut sodium, tell you cut water, do not listen to that coach. Do your research, because if you want to understand what sodium is supposed to do, even in the absence of peak week protocol, sodium is a nutrient transporter. For you to get the carbs in your system, you need sodium to transport those nutrients into your bloodstream, into your blood vessel, for them to actually work and do what it's supposed to do. The absence of that, that's how people tend to look flat. Water also is needed, because you need water for nutrient transport, for you to hydrate, for you to replenish, feel full. So don't cut those two things out, because at the end of the day, then you get the stories of a lot of people saying things like, oh yeah, I look like shit the show day, I look good 3 days before the show, 2 days before the show, then they cut sodium, then they go out to eat a burger or have a little bit of drink here. Obviously burgers and most restaurants when you go to, they have tons of sodium, and you look phenomenal the next day. So if that's not any indication for you not to cut sodium out, I don't know what else is. And I know a lot of people will see this and they keep doing the same thing over and over again, and that's just crazy. That's just insanity, because insanity is, you know, doing the same shit over and over again and expecting a different outcome. So yeah, all in all, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy a little bit. I have a little snippet into what I do in terms of peak week. Obviously, I don't expect this small video to, you know, all of a sudden, you know, answer all the peak week questions. I just hope, hopefully, the few that I've answered have, you know, shed some light on how I do and how you should be doing your peak week protocol whenever you decide you want to compete. And if you have any questions, if you don't know how to do it, just hire a coach and learn that process yourself. I mean, yourself, or learn that process along the way and ask all the right questions if you don't know what to do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Again, this doesn't give you a full access to what I do on a daily basis. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of snippet of how my peak week is going to be going. The next video I think is going to be probably like a day one day out video. I'm heading to California on Friday morning, and I'll be back Sunday. And I'll be staying with Matt August. I'll be staying with Chris. It's going to be me, Matt August, Chris Barracat, Ice Shack, all staying at Matt August's place. So that will be fun. Looking forward to collabing, chit-chatting, and just hanging out with the guys. This weekend is looking to be a great time that I'm looking forward to. So yeah, hopefully we'll come back with the trophy, and the next video is going to be maybe one day out or short day. I don't know yet. But you're definitely going to be hearing from me. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.